So first and foremost, there is no line item for culture on our budget. Is there one on your? Do you have a culture line item on your budget or P&L? Does that exist? So I think I would start there, is to recognize there's no mindset around culture as a budget line item, and we're going to spend this much on culture this year. I think it goes back to the way all of us sort of started the first question around how we think about culture being very pervasive within the employee base. You want to give room for sort of great ideas, and you want to sort of encourage things, but monitor those more material things that could end up defining your culture in the wrong way. And so, you'll know pretty quickly what you should invest in or not. But we put together groups of employees to come up with ideas. We think about how to make activities not superficial, but if we're having an annual kickoff, for example, how do we make that sort of meaningful to the individual, meaningful to the teams, meaningful to the company? And so I think in terms of finances for culture or the environment, it's not something I think about actively. I think it just happens very naturally as you're working with the teams and such. Now, reflecting on HR colleagues here, I work very closely with our head of HR. He's actually head of People and Places, is his official title, Jeff Weber, and he's a fantastic partner. And one of the things I rely on Jeff for is him having a pulse on sort of the attitudes and sort of how people are feeling within the company. So I greatly value that partnership with Jeff and the entire HR organization, and it helps me see better around corners and think about decisions and think about the things that matter, both big and small, and where we should invest.